Grüezi and welcome back to Endless Space 2, where today we are going to show Horatio that no matter what we do, no matter what he does, we are going to get his systems. So for this turn I think there's nothing more to do. Everything here is already in place. Obviously we always get the notification that we can do something with our loss, but that is never the case. So we do have a fleet here that I don't remember being here. It is, of course, pretty weak, or weak enough against our fleet, at least. So this should be very, very easy. So let's set everything to range efficiency. They cannot use the third lane, and as such, I'm going to probably do something like so. I just need the bonus, but since those ships are going to be firing cross lane, actually I only need one. Maybe let's even do it this way. The ships have to be firing cross lane, and since our weapons are only good at short range, they are not going to be efficient at that. Cross lane is either medium or long range. There's theories about that, but it's definitely not short range. So that is for sure. I would like to have the almost destroyed ship, yes, here along with the other one. So we also do have a defender ship, so this should technically also soak up some damage, but this should be fairly easily, and I think we're not going to watch that. Yeah, they're running away anyway. So we are now in a position where we could already invade, and coincidentally our hack just arrived, meaning that we can simply support revolutionaries and make our lives super easy. So they do technically have an equal number of troops, more or less, but they can only bring the bad defense tactic here. So I think I'm going to go with Blitz, since we still need to deal some damage, and especially tanks are going to be hard to take out with our tanks. But yeah, this should be fairly straightforward. I guess one more round? Yeah, there we go. Maybe even a second one more. That together, yeah, we'll have to have 2 more rounds. That together is more than 425, which is the maximum they can bring, so yeah. But hacking for invasions, really great, telling you. So we're also being attacked by pirates. I think that's the pirate fleet that's just spawned here, yeah. And what is going on there? They can also only use 2 lanes, so I guess this tactic's gonna be just fine. I would like to get a defender in each of these flotillas though. So yeah, this should also be straightforward, no need to watch that. They will not run away though. So yeah, I think they hardly even dealt any damage. Yeah, that's 500 damage, wow. We missed a lot, because they were long range, okay. Makes sense. We have a pirate mark placed on Giovanna's. Who might that have been? Maybe the Vodiani? I don't think you can do that when you're at war with somebody, although I might be mistaken. We researched something. We can now look at more curiosities, which is great. Maybe we'll have something new. We have something Bertus here. Let's actually immediately get that. It's likely going to be a new luxury. Lost, I believe, only has the... Not, actually, that's something else. I thought that there was the battle remains, but apparently not. Bria, why don't you colonize this last planet? I don't know, maybe I didn't have that text before? Could be. Zane's also doesn't have anything, so we're looking pretty weak on the luxury side. Alright, but yeah, okay, we just got desert colonization, that's why. And we can now do some terraforming, which I think we should get on to fairly soon. We also got this for rare curiosities, so I guess the other one wasn't curiosities, but the next tier strategics then? I'm not quite sure. We got our first wine ship from Bria, and there's technically no reason not to already send it out, so let's just do that. We'll just branch out. I mean, there's like 2 lanes we can go down. One technology that I want to get really much is wormholes, because they're very essential for us to get to Azulo from, I think, from Bertus, not quite sure. Also, I'm not sure why, but there's constantly probes going in this direction. I've seen these teal ones, I've seen these are red, I think. No, they're purple. Who's purple? That would be the Nakalim, right? Yeah. So, whole lot of different colors. So yeah, we have a pirate mark, but I don't think there's any pirates down here. Yeah, they will get stopped along the way and don't need to worry about that. What I don't know, and which is something I would like to try out, is if a Vaulter player could use this in some way or another. So, you know, you could just like pay some money and then go attack. I mean, you can attack either way, but still. So, we got some skills. What are you gonna get? This is bad, so despite not really needing much food, I think we're gonna go for that. And you get influence, right? Yeah, let's get influence. Not that it really matters all that much. We can't really do much with all of our influence. We already have reduced law upkeep, so what we could do instead is maybe like ask for a science agreement or so. You would like that, wouldn't you? Let's do that. It will likely get cancelled because they cannot afford it. The AI rarely can. You refused it. Okay, they probably can't. What? Interesting. Right, so yeah, they probably can't afford it because they would like to have it. Alright, so we just blockade here and wait for 2 more turns to pass. Our hero has been stopped in its track. And I'm debating on whether or not I should bring him back for the fleet here. It would definitely be beneficial for him, but then again, Giga Lattice. What does Giga Lattice do? You know, not too bad, but then again, I can't really use influence that much. I mean, it would be nice using peaceful conversion, but it's simply not gonna happen, right? They will just declare war on me, stopping all kinds of progress, so I don't think influence really matters at this point then. There's one more curiosity? No, but there's more up here. I think I kind of want them. I should go for the curiosities. Right, and here we just go for the next turn. Oh, we need to hack, right. This is right, of course, we need to hack. And I would like to go for duel. It's gonna take a time, but until the hack is there, maybe we are ready to invade the planet. So let's try that. Because this one will definitely run out at the time we're there, and we'll have to send away those fleets here, as well as the other one that I don't even see anymore. Don't know where that went. I think they're on the way to me, maybe? Or they're just so slow. No, they're going away from here. They're just so slow. They don't have any engines on them. Yeah, now they have arrived. But one of them is turning back, right? Or they were just weirdly grouped before. Not quite sure. Price change, don't care. Lost is done building. Lost needs to continue building then. So we have fire forming, meaning only for cold planets. That does not apply here. But I would like to get them to desert. There's not anything else we can do except for ships, which is not a bad idea after all. But actually we're out of titanium. That is really, really bad. I know that I sold some, but that means we need to get our mines going. And I think we need to kind of prioritize that. That was probably not a great move on my part. Did I sell it or use it for something else? I think I didn't sell it because the price was so poor. Alright, so we're building. We did find Quadrinix that I saw. That is nice. It is nice, not great. The reason why it's not great is because Quadrinix is a energy resource, while we would need this one here. We would need the Orichalcix for the slugs, the upgraded slugs, because this weapon here is devastating. We have access to the blue one, right? Yeah. So 76. Here we have a 92 and a whopping 107 DPS. That's really great. So, and more Giga Lattice on Lost One that was here. You know what? A single deposit without actually being able to mine it is bad. So we failed that quest. That's not that terrible. I usually fail that. Hero level 8. I guess we'll get that. More food even for the original population. Okay. So you are at war. What happened? Oh, the Riftborn went to war with them. I believe, right?
Greetings. Your hospitality is appreciated.
What does this do? I will leave the Alliance and be a cold war. I do not wish to anger the Riftborn in any way, so we'll just accept it, I guess.
Stop.
You're distressed. Can we just make peace again? I would have loved if they went to war with the Walters.
We survived the Hungry Shadows. We will survive this.
Because, I mean, if we could declare war here, force a peace with the United Empire, and maybe they'll take out the Walters instead. They are quite already positioned here with a military behemoth, but the majority of the fleet, I believe, is still home, right? Yeah. Wow, look at that. That is a lot of attack power. And they didn't even combine it yet. They mostly have attack ships, crazy. Because, I mean, the United Empire is generally in a position that is suitable for trading because it's adjacent. That is one of the reasons I also went with the Riftborn, after all. I think I'm gonna try to do this, although I don't think you will accept the truce, right? Now that's unfortunate. We'll see how this progresses. I would like to get those into an alliance with us. They don't have so many planets. I'm really curious why their score is what it is. I'm actually third now behind both the United Empire and the Riftborn. I mean, makes sense. We didn't really progress much further. And this is a major setback. Until, of course, we win. Which should happen soon. Next turn. So yeah, I think next turn we might not even need to blitz anymore. Alright, we're being attacked again, but I think, yeah, this is already set up as I wanted. So, easy. Oh, the pirates actually invade this system here. That's crazy. If they manage, I do need to keep or immediately construct a colonizer, because it will leave back a, what's it called? Hunting grounds of some sorts, where if you colonize immediately you'll get some bonuses of the previous system. So yeah, we'll need to take care of that. Why do you tell me that there's something going on there? There is not. And you have arrived to scan some more curiosities. I hope that they don't attack me here. I am nice with you. You do not need to do that. Oh no, that's not good. Bye. Damn it. We can handle a single one, right? They have missiles, I have anti-missiles. Yeah, there we go. Did not take any damage. Well then, let's stay here. It looks like they're coming for my home system here. In which case I'll have to quickly do something about that. Don't know quite yet what, but I'll have to do something about that. I cannot let them just leech my food. On the other hand, you know, I'm producing so much food that it will probably not even affect me at all. We'll see. Entwined Botha now, that's good. Let's continue to Bani. They have so great systems over here. Nice. So, Trade HQ is up next in Bertus. Now that's good news. Can we actually buy that out? That would be nice. I would like to get it on and running, because it's quite late already on turn 84. So, just an event coming to an end. I would like to have it as soon as possible. Here, what is there to attack? United Empire, you know what? We are at war, so we might as well attack it. It's only a scout. But what can we do? There's no kind of relation penalties or anything with that. So do I want to blitz? I don't think so. Guerrilla is probably gonna be good enough. We're gonna deal less damage, but again, they will have 1 infantry and 9 tanks. They can't get more. There's no chance they can get more. So I think we can kill 9 tanks, right? With 50. dealing around 15 average. So about 2,500 damage. Yeah, it's pretty much is exactly how much it takes. Although we deal less damage. Is that already calculated in? I think not, so we might actually not make it. Let's... No, bombing destroys stuff as well. Well, we'll blitz then again. Let's blitz, it's safe to get the system this way. There's still some pops left and pretty much only one improvement. But yeah, we'll occupy that. Thank you very much, Horatio. I'm gonna stay here for one turn in order to get my... what's it called? Manpower back up. And here we desperately need to build things and do so quickly. I'll buy out the basics and build from then on. Excuse me. I definitely also want these. Industrial zones, and a Mediterranean also gets industrial zones. Why are they so expensive to buy out though? Alright, that's a battleground remains, and we got some hero level up. More food for you. Production, I guess, makes sense. The next one is gonna be the science there. And you've gotten yourself another probe. Right, so that was Hyperium. Alright. I would like to get some titanium though. Where was that? Here, right? Let's actually buy that one out. Now I'm broke. What am I gonna use the influence on? I mean, they don't want to have a science agreement. What about a trade agreement? Very unlikely that this will happen. I mean, we don't have any trade stuff set up yet anyway. Yeah. That, I would have done the same probably in this situation. Do I need to worry here? No, the pirates are gonna be dead soon. Alright. When is my hack arriving? It takes 6 more turns. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Trade company is installed in Bertus, and we should definitely do one in Bria, right? Because there is no actual connection here, and I'm not sure whether the vines count as such. It's a very short trade, but given that I also intend to trade with the Riftborn there, might just turn out alright. Oof, you know what? As much as I would like to have more vine ships, I think we'll have to postpone that. It's a very poor system, production-wise. We can now build behemoths that are great at something. We lost a population of interesting... Oh no, that was a Horatio. I thought it was mine. Never mind. I'm no longer Horatio. I should deal with that fact that I'm no longer so beautiful. What's going on here? Go away. Please. You will not go away? Okay, so I shall kick your butt.
You test my patience.
Yes, I test your patience. It's alright. Why are we at war with 2 people? Oh, of course, because I'm at war with one of them. That's why. Smart. There's the titanium we always lose because of the predictive logistics. We could fire farm this to a forest, which would give us a lot more pop space, which is something we need here. We will lose some science though. We would get 3 more pops that all do 5 less science each. How much science does this make per pop? 8, so we'll go to 3. This is a number that's 5 times 8 is 40. And we'd have, what does it say? Plus 3, so 11 times 3 is only 33. That's much less. We'll also not get that bonus. It is a big influence if we do that. I mean, I guess we are high enough right now. And it will just increase all kinds of other benefits as well. Let's do that. Also, I like fire farming. It's just a cool concept, in my opinion. That's just all the things we bought out. New population collection bonus for the Horatio. That's just a more ecologist opinion. Honestly, not too mad about that. I like having them in my government. So, alright, that was that. Actually, this provides us with an opportunity to embrace, because we do not need the influence, but we could use always more science. So let's go with that. You have probes, and you have assigned things. Ooh, I'm happy to see how this turns out. The Hisha with the Spear of Isiander is gonna be interesting. Actually, wait. I got something for that, right? I got a roll. Because that's where my titanium went, right? I am... what am I? Right, so I got the Vault Keeper, meaning I can get another party and another party's loss. What would this give me? I could get the Peace and Prayer Act, but at this point it's pointless because we're at war and can't really get anything out of that anyway. So not religious. I can hardly imagine how Industrialist will help me. I guess Fleet Fortitude might be nice. Hold on, what laws do we even have active at this moment? So we could get rid of the Dirty Hands Act. That is something I'm willing to give up. I'm not willing to give up Green Fertility Bill because the 5% per anomaly is something that we heavily benefit from. And honestly, this one is probably also something we are benefiting from. And we actually will get close to a problem here because we basically lost two of our friends, the Horatio and the United Empire, due to the Second War. But for some reason, we're still ecstatic. Oh, from Guardians, plus 55. That's crazy. Yeah, does this one have Guardians? It does. Also 55. Hold on, why? How many Guardians do you have? 0. 0 Guardians. Why is this a... Wait, what? I have never seen that. That is something I've only ever seen for Vodjani, but okay, maybe I never really paid attention to that. Oh well. So, what was I doing? So yeah, I was looking at that law. I mean, basically, if we removed that law, we would lose 20 approval, and at this point, I don't think that's that big of a deal. But I'm really curious why we get plus 55 from Guardians. Is that like if we have a Guardian, it applies that to everywhere? That means like getting a few more planets with Guardians will just like push us to ecstatic no matter what, right? So we would no longer be ecstatic here. In fact, we would no longer even be happy in Lost at 68. But we could fix that. We could just add some more buildings that give happiness. So we could potentially get rid of 2 laws. Alright, so let's check this again. This would just increase my strength in battle. I don't think I need that, right? It is potentially something that can replace the other law, though. Because, I mean, if we get Horatio Capital, we will have 2 home systems, my own and theirs, which will give me plus 40. So there's 2 laws that are potentially interesting, and there is basically also 2 laws that are interesting over here. No, actually all of them, maybe. Hold on, are we industrialists right now? No, we're not, of course, otherwise we'd have access to that. We did have industrialists in the past, but right now they're on the bottom of the list, so maybe let's get those. Wrong screen. Let's get industrialists for now. I could use all of the laws, so let's do that. I think the Vault Keeper is actually a very powerful thing to get. So, I will skip that one and go for... I mean, we have the influence to pay for all of those. We don't really have problems with fleet health right now, but more production We have a lot of pops, so more production is just gonna be great. There's no downsides to that. I'm hesitant about make love not war. You know what? Let's remove it and see where we are. We can't just reenact it if we need. So as predicted, this one is no longer even happy, but the rest is still ecstatic, so that's great. I think we can leave it out for now. So with that, I'm gonna add the Mineral Miser's Act because we are desperately short on titanium and also adamantium, which we just started gaining. Right, and we still make a lot of influence. Okay. So due to us having a democracy and eventually having access to 5 law slots, I would like to get in nice with the academy at all times. And actually, can I do that here? No, I can't. I would like to keep getting the Vault Keeper from now on because it's just so powerful. I think, I'm not even sure which one is second in the line. I think this one is second in the line in general. So yeah, we need to make sure we're always second. Or first, for that matter. You have arrived here to scan all the curiosities. I would so love to just go over there and colonize the place. Oh, look at that, I'm Anthoid. Not great for the system development, but oh boy, Oracle 6. Man, I really want that system now. Ooh, adamantium gear. It has some health bonus and crew defense, which I think is the only thing that's extra. We can compare that right away, but let's see. So yeah, I'm Anthoid and of course Oracle 6. Let's look at that module. Do we have it anywhere? Do we have any modules for invasion purposes? I think on the well here. Yes, there we go. So this one provides me with 275. This is only 150 and 75. So for our standpoint right now, no longer useful. Otherwise, as an upgrade from the, I think, basic ones, or the first upgrade, it is definitely better. Oops, I did not mean to do that. So yeah, the health bonus is the same. It's just the crew defense, which in my opinion is not very often that crucial. So, more probes over here. Curiosities to scan, I mean. So you start vining there. The other ones we pushed back a little because we have more important things to do, basically. So we did find some Hyperium, that's nice, but nothing spectacular. We're now making 4 titanium, so that was important on here. They are not leeching. I wonder what they're even doing here. Because if they were leeching, I would like to see like how much this influences. Oh well. You should be full on manpower again, right? So you should get over there and start getting rid of the Horatio. Our hack arrives in 5 turns, so we'll still have some time. That was ground battle remains, alright. Good. Very good. Yeah, right. I also should get a behemoth going. Let's actually retrofit this design here and put in this one here, as well as, where is it? The railgun. Put in some good defenses. Not that he's ever gonna fight, but you know, I'd like to be prepared for that thing. Actually, maybe let's use normal plating. I don't want to spend actually any of these. Why does it still cost? Oh, of course, because of the slugs. Yeah, let's put in normal ones. Again, he's not gonna be in fights, hopefully. Do we need? We don't need movement modules at all. So let's put in these. The most powerful of modules. Right, that is all. Where would we want to build that? So I'm thinking Giovanus or Virtus. I think Giovanus is stronger, just with less influence. Let's build it in Giovanus. And this one is also going to make the Intergalactic Technology Center here. Alright. And I think that's gonna be more important, but not as important as the expanded mines, because we need more titanium. Alright, probes, and Virtus compromised again. So yeah, that was probably still from the Horatio. A new event for something. Two-way street. That's only for Zane's. I think we can get some money there, right? Yes. Definitely. So, Lost should also build something that fixes the approval. And I think we can do that before the terraforming. And actually, maybe it should be the Dark University. Although, terraforming also fixes some of the approval, right? It's a +5 there. You know what? We'll just let it go this way. I think that's gonna be alright. We should still build the Dinark University somewhere, and I think, given the pop numbers, it's gonna be Giovanna's. I have to build it, otherwise my commenter will get angry with me, because was pointed out to me before that I neglect this improvement. Alright, we need some more titanium. I just want to build that. So, there we go. And I think after the behemoth is gonna be a good way. I mean, this is nice, but then again, it is only a little bit of dust, of which we do have some. Not amazingly much, but some. You're close to being done. And you can start chasing away these behemoths, which apparently are already at full health again. Interesting. So I guess, where will they go? Oh, we killed it. No, I don't. Why do you do that? If you want to flee, at least stand and fight. Maybe you will damage one of my ships. That's a very sad thing for the AI. We found an influential battle tactic, which I think is not important or interesting at all. We make enough influence as it is. So that's searched. Let's go over to Delphinus. And wait for probes. Coral reefs. Okay. Nothing too interesting, I think. And with that, I think we can just continue. Nice, we finally have our technology for... what are they called? Wormholes, right? And with that, we should pick a new thing to go for. We have a new hacking operation as well. Not something I really care that much about, but oh well. Not quite sure what we're going to go for. More pops decreasing on Altair makes sense. They're still mutinous here. And Birtus actually needs to build something. And it might also be a fire farming to forest. Definitely mines first. There's antimatter to be had. And then yeah, let's do some forest farming. Perfect. Another hero level up. You level up quickly, sir. Arcane knowledge. Nice, thank you. Okay, some more things ready. You have... okay, you know, two can play this game.
You are a pest.
You're a pest.
Her Majesty.
No, you are breathtaking. Alright, so let's just get rid of that. I think it's gonna do the same crap as the other one and just like try to flee. Yeah. This is really sad. And a very bad programming on the side of Amplitude, in my opinion, because you can totally detect the conditions for that. So that was some kind of quest that we just triggered there. Mira found some deciduous trees. Nobody's searching any curiosities. My god, what are you doing, people? Space people. Now that's useless. That's so useless. Not only because we're not using them, but it's just like at this point in the game, it's just like no longer relevant at all. Yeah, more damage on the ships, please. Not that you have any ships in your crew there, but eventually. So, can we like make truce here? No. Oh, you know what? Since we now have access to wormholes, maybe we should actually encourage this war and push to actually get some of their planets. It's a bit of a shame that they're blocking here. If they were not, I could totally get that system by just asking for it when we make peace. Yeah, the vines here are decaying. I think they're gonna be gone by next turn. So I think, yeah, science. What are we going to do? We could go for quadrinix, but then again, I don't think that's a priority right now. I would like to get the upgraded railgun here. Why is this special for me? Is this in any way related to the squadrons, or maybe that module? Probably this one. That's a technology I want either way. That adamantium enhancer is awesome, especially if paired with railguns. It's gonna be amazing. Anything else that is special to us? There's something here with vines. That's just getting juggernauts, and this is the elder bark armor. Health bonus. That's very bad, right? That's just a lot of health bonus. HP restored per second. Is that a lot? I mean, like, we can compare it to DPS, right? We can just out-heal the enemy. I think, never tried that, and just because of that, we're gonna go for it. Also, it's called Elder Bark, and I love that. I just imagine a very old dog and call the... never mind. That's a stupid joke. I should not be making that. Alright, I do also want some planes here. And more CP never hurt, so... let's go for that. Very militaristic, but I think we need it. And you know what we also need? Definitely, we need better ships. I don't know why I neglected it so long. I'm not gonna bother with this tech. Influence is just not good as Unfallen, I think. I mean, we can still put pressure on allies, but I think getting this technology in the end was probably a mistake, because now whoever we put vines around will just go to war with us, right? Unless it's an alliance member, in which case it doesn't matter anymore. Although, let me just see here, do we still put out pressure against you guys? Yes. So it is plus 12, and we give up 75% for being in an alliance. But, this will still eventually push us to being able to claim stuff from them. Very slowly, but still. So, let's just continue then. Yeah, there's not much more to do. Actually, we need to hack something, right? Because we got another hack operation. There's no sense hacking in this direction right now, because we cannot steal tech. We would have to go for Hidel for some reason. I mean, both has 6 pops. I guess it was equal then. It would be very lucrative to go for these guys here, but I don't think we can make that happen in any case. Not consistently, at least. But what could happen is, if we ever went to Mizar, we could go here and tend to the Walters, and since they are scientifically focused, at least somewhat, this might work out. Can we make that happen? You know what? Let's just try. So, if we go from Birtus all the way through all my systems, we could potentially even get to Duzay. And from there, we could easily then get Mizar. Actually, we don't even need to. We can directly go from there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that. So we have 1, 2, 3 systems in the way. They have 1 that doesn't really count, and 2 systems in the way. I'm not convinced, honestly. Also, I had 83 before and now only 80. What happened? But yeah, alright. This is gonna complete in 5 turns now. Perfect. Takes a while, but I think it's better than to just like invade right now. Because they could endlessly draft, and I do not want that to happen. So, yeah. Lost needs to build something, and as such, I guess it's gonna be more terraforming. Or some terraforming. Arid is gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be quite fast, that's nice. I would like to get more ships out, but without titanium, this looks really, really bad. How is this going here? We do have some push on them, and he would be open for a truce right now. So it's either making my empire bigger, or going for the other way I wanted before. Lost some more Horatios, that's fine. We got some influence, nice. Another resource we cannot use. This has come to an end. And now we are actually happy. That should push everything to ecstatic again, right? Perfect. Probes, and we did get the ITER completed, that's nice. You want me to leave? Maybe? You want a truce? You know what? This is definitely not gonna happen, I'm sorry. We can't use the influence to just refuse truce requests. Nope. Can we maybe just like get the curiosity and leave? We still have 5 movement. That is, yeah, that works. That invalidates his request, and I don't actually have to leave. Wow, you have such a great place up here. I mean, I don't know the situation here, but it looks great. Very cold. Incredibly cold. That's good for science, actually. Yeah, my end of the galaxy was not all that great. Now, this is interesting. That's something we might be using our anti-metaphor in fleets. So what do you get? I guess this was not all that important now, because we can't really do much with it, but this definitely is something we can use. You're ecologist, so this should immediately be applied now, right? Some more deposit value on all deposits. And you, sir, have 2 even. Let's go for some forced labor. Who does not love forced labor? Alrighty. So yeah, basically we're just waiting here for the hack to complete. There's not much more to do. I guess it would have probably been smarter to go over Altair. Although, since this is not fully under my control yet, it would still be slowed down, so probably doesn't really have that big of an influence. You have so many ships. Look at that. And now also the Spirit, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to play the Riftborn. I'm also, despite not liking the faction very much, I also look forward to play with the Walters, because I really want to focus much on the pirate aspects they have. Let's definitely reduce that anomaly, shall we? And I guess we can also scan these ground battle remains. We're only slightly negative at this point, so that's not that big of a deal anymore. We can get the gravity shielded labs, and lots of curiosities actually. Let's also get the magnetic field generators here. There is luxuries and strategics, so both those make sense. Yeah. Should I also... I think I should also get the mines, because we're gonna use this in our... the kinetic enhancers, use that. We have entwined Bonnie. So yeah, we need a lot of adamantine as well. So you continue entwining there, and I think we're gonna go straight for the capital there. I don't think we need to get this. It's just gonna be 50 more production in the closest system, which I think would be... I think it would go to Bria, even though Zane's is technically closer, but like the entwined way is closer that way. We got a pop. Wow. Alright, so that's another ship we can scare off. Scare into non-existence. It will run away and it will die. Yeah, this is so silly. The AI should not be doing that. I guess they treat it as adjacent and they try to flee and then they can't. It's probably a similar problem like with the hero being considered as no CP and thus like no health. Like we had the message before. I don't know. What was that? Eternit sense. Wow. Boring. Do not approve. And you continue getting probes, and we continue using them for discovering yet another something that we probably don't care about. Ice and science from scrap is really not something that useful. The amoeba have been assimilated, finally, after a very long time, by the United Empire. Weirdly enough, they focus more in this direction as opposed to there. Although maybe they do, but they have to fight pirates, and or now also the Riftborn. Alright, some more probes ready. We have... wow, found some 60 science. That won't change anything. Right, I guess just science for you. And we have 2 ships arriving in places. So you start vining, and you can get the probes out. Some amianthoid and something else that is not immediately shown to us. Expion ships. Now that's also pretty pointless. Where am I? Down here. Yeah, I didn't make the best out of my good start. I should push more aggressively. I guess we should go militaristic at this point, and like we can expand into this territory pretty heavily now. I wonder whether this lets me invade. They're currently first blockading it, but it is only a military behemoth and they cannot invade, so I'm not quite sure how this is gonna turn out. Another vine ship has been created. Nice. It shall be sent down to HD. Anything else for you to do? Maybe we should get predictive logistics first for some boosts to production, and also we should get rid of the toxic immediately. Toxics are so bad. And I think this is cold, this is hot, so it's kind of in the middle somewhere. We can't fire form that because it's not a sterile planet. I think I'm gonna go with science, so steps, it's gonna be it. We can make this like a science-heavy, non-hot planet. So yeah. We got some pups. This has ended. That's something I don't really care about. We already got that. Nice. Some food and dust for us for free. And we should now build 3 science improvements for a percentage bonus to assimilate minor factions. That should be 2. I think both Bria and Zane's were minor factions. Or wait, no. Lost and Bria, maybe? Yeah, something like that. And this is gonna happen naturally anyway. New probes. You're loyal. Thanks. Spiritus compromised again. That is in very rapid succession. Who is hacking me and why? I would like to do some surveillance here. It's not even gonna influence this anyway. So, you want a truce. I'm not sure how I should go about that. You know, if we went the route that I plan to do with economy, we need more trading partners, and I would like to get them in the alliance in that case. Because I think that would be beneficial to all of us. If I went to war, it would just be me controlling this part of the galaxy, hopefully. I'm not sure whether I can take everything. The Riftborn might also take some, although they don't seem very interested in really actually fighting. I don't know what they're doing here. They do have some juicy systems around here. Actually, only 2. Those are maybe interesting for the resources. That's far away. I think I'm gonna accept this and try to make them happy and join us and be our friends. So yeah, sorry Riftborn, but we're doing it my way. Immediately gone to war with a new person. Okay, you know what? You know what, sir? We're gonna do this a different way. We're gonna declare war here on these guys. And maybe this will cost them... Yeah, look, they're actually already doing something. Maybe that will actually divert their attention somewhere else. Because it seems like the Riftborn are just very bloodthirsty robots that just need to battle somebody. Can we have peace with you? Because they potentially are also a great recipient for trade, you know. They're also now adjacent now that we have Altair. So yeah, right now probably not, right?
Why this constant bothering?
Actually, yes. Maybe we'll even get something out of that. Come on, tell me you want that. Refused. Okay, let's do it without the stuff then. Let's do it this way. This was distressed, and you have now signed the thing. Alright, so we have 2 truces going on now, and I would like to get them to join us. I think, given the number of people here, we can have an alliance with 3 people. Including me, that's 4. That's half the... What am I looking at? That is the wrong screen. I wanted to look at that. So 1 and 7 makes 8, half of that can be together, so yeah, that's my plan. And with that we can produce a lot of money. It is gonna cost us a whole lot of dust production. It's probably gonna turn out to be a very long game, but I think that's probably our strongest option. We'll see, maybe we'll finish scientific first, so... We'll see about that. You get more food. And you have 2 probes to use. Let's use them. On this giant gas giant. Not giant gas giant. Cold gas giant, I wanted to say. Words. Words are difficult. Useless torpedoes. Useless amanthoid. And useless event. Wow, we are getting great value out of this. Seriously, AI, please stop that. That's silly. On the plus side, having siege that much, we will probably get it in 1 turn. Or hopefully at least. Maybe probably is the wrong word. We did find some quadronics, that is nice. Alright. So yeah, we're actually 2nd in place now. We surpassed the Riftborn for some weird reason. And I don't know why, because we're not growing that much right now. We got railguns. Oh, because we have a new system, that's why. Upgraded railguns, definitely gonna put that in everywhere. Because that just makes everything much stronger. Much, much stronger. So this is no upgrade then. And the rest doesn't matter. So wait a second. I'm queuing up this without having the base tech. I guess we'll still get the ship. Because we don't need that module. We also don't really care about the improved behemoths technology here. I have never done that. I hope we do get the base ship still. The forest farming has completed, and that means we don't technically need that anymore. The other thing we could do is Edenization, but that doesn't really help that much. Evolved soils will help fill the planet, but that's going to be very quick anyway. So I guess we'll just leave it. I don't usually do that, but since it was a scientifically focused planet, I think that makes sense. Boy, what do we build here? Bertus. We could go for more ships. Let's do that. We still have some space in our fleet there. I would like to get some defense ships going, but we don't have that blueprint just yet. We also completed our hack. I thought it would take some more time, but there we go. I think, yes, this jam commands. And with that, we shall invade. And I will still need to blitz, otherwise I will not make that. And in fact, I didn't make it even like so. But that just means I will not need to blitz next turn. I actually also didn't even look what I destroyed there, so I must have destroyed something, and it will not matter. Alright, so we are friends, or not friends yet, but a truce with those guys. There's no one left to hack, really. Hold on, I could maybe do something like that. I mean, I'm not sure, I think that's too long. But we'll see once we're there. I would like to get some backdoors everywhere. So you get that. And you search this curiosity. See? Hisho, we're helping you. We find stuff for you. We found you some molten springs, which is actually a good one. I thought it was a bad one. And quadronics in the other system. There's a whole lot of quadronics around. Alright. Also, what's there? Another curiosity. Ooh, we need to build stuff. Nice. So Lost was the one with non-ecstatic modifiers, but that has been fixed now as well with the terraforming. Or probably also through events, but terraforming definitely also had an influence. There's nothing left to do here except for ships. I guess we can make more vine ships, and given we want to become friends with those guys, I think that's probably what we should go for. What I'm very surprised by is that they went to war from a status of peace to directly to war. They must have really wanted to go to war, which is apparent because as soon as we made peace, they immediately went for someone else. Someone else. Now that's English. Are they fighting at least? They are. See? I'm not sure why they're so confused and don't attack the obvious target right next to them. The Walters have a very weak game. I mean, there is nothing stopping them from going over here and taking all that in the blink of an eye. Although maybe they don't see that part of the galaxy because they're always stopped by the Riftborn. Maybe? Not quite sure. I thought I had also seen stuff up here already, and they could just like immediately target a planet up there, a system, and then go from here. Really weird. Very disappointed in the Walters. They can do much better. Zanes. What will Zanes get? So, given that we don't really need that, maybe we should go for something else and go for science instead, maybe? And then again, also nothing much more to build. Maybe we should also build some more vine ships. Vine the galaxy. Our invasion is gonna complete either way, so let's do Garia in order not to destroy too much. We still destroyed 3 improvements, sadly. But yeah, the rest we keep. Occupy. Thank you, Horatio. Now the question is, should I bother with that? Because I mean, let's talk with this guy. He will probably like to go for a truce, right? Do you have any more systems? You do not. This is your last one. And you know what? Maybe that is enough then. Oh boy, what could you even give me? What would you give me? That's useless. I mean, I guess there's no sense to turn that down. You don't want that? Really? Don't have any sciences to... Yeah, okay, let's... Who cares? Peace, finally. Alright, let's rebuild here. We definitely want to get that out of the way as soon as possible. This one should go. 2 toxics. Wow, what a garbage system. I guess we're going to go for hot instead. Because we do have a hot here. Wow, not even everything colonized. We can make this a dust producing system here. Alright, so war is over. We should probably also fix those. Life form and guardians. So, are you anywhere close to being done over here? Doesn't look like it. What is your level, by the way? 7. Because he could be doing those curiosities. I guess he will get to it when he gets to it, right? So, we are at war only with those guys down here. Meaning, I don't actually have to have any fleets ready for anything. And Lost is very central, so I'm just gonna be having my fleets there. So yeah, as you saw before, we were basically out of vines here, but it immediately connected back upon capture, which is the strategy I was talking about, I think, in the very beginning, the first episode. A very fast way to spread the vine network. Because right now, with a 3 vine ship fleet, it takes 5 turns, and that is 5 turns. That takes very long. It depends, of course, how fast you can invade. And this is a pop from the from the he show. You know what? I think I'm not gonna take it. It's free money, but I do not want to anger them. You have just completed that, and I believe you're done over here, right? That being the case, I don't have open borders. Of course, you can. Wow, there's a lot here. Let's maybe go there. Come on, do I have to micromanage this? Wait, there's more here. How did I miss that? So we've got some, wow, 25 signs. Now that's a lot. Alright. A whole lot of vine ship production at this moment. Have you arrived yet? You have not. And also, I must have cancelled one of the wine ships? I think so. In Bria. There we go. It's not cancelled, but put back. So we found some gossamer now. That is a good one. I think that's gonna be our resource that we're gonna be using. Population collection bonus for the Tikanan. That's just a militarist influence. Not really interesting. Losing some Horatios there. That was also clear. Okay, just one more food per pop. Interesting. You want a truce. You know what? I'm the wrong person for that. I need to have some kind of punch ball for the Riftborn, otherwise they'll tear my alliance to pieces. Let's get that. And here we'll go also for these. So our senators here have good skills now everywhere. That gives us a lot of weight. What's happening here? Are you serious? That's very annoying. Please don't do that. You merge together, so this should now take much less time. Right, you're done here, and now we can just go to Trappist 5. No, Trappist 1 with 5 pops. That's what I wanted to say. Eat an incense, and you want me to go home. You know what? I think we take this opportunity to teleport our hero back home. Because now he can go to Duel and do something there. Alright, system improvement. Now that we have access to Gossamer with a decent output, although it's more influence, that's not that great. Like, I'm looking at Blue Cap Mold plus Gossamer. But I guess this is gonna have to do it, because anything else doesn't make sense. Let's do that. We're going for trade anyway. So yeah, this is gonna be it. +3, +4. Yeah, we have one that we're not colonized yet, so this is gonna be a good system for Gossamer. And I guess we do also have this law here, right? Where is it? More resources per luxury. Something might throw in at some point. when we don't need this anymore, we change it up, I think. But for the moment, I think we still should do that. Because it takes us several turns until we can even get a single fire ship out. Come on, finish it up, run away. So we got an event ending, we got some pops. The ship fleeing and getting destroyed, interesting. A vine job has been finished, so Mizar then, because we can't really go there yet, that doesn't make sense. Are you invading? You're not. They have a lot of manpower. But yeah, the Vaulters are kind of a hard nut to crack, and I think that's a perfect punch ball. Ooh, they must have had some good battles here. That fleet doesn't look that good anymore. So yeah, that was definitely the right decision. I should have done this earlier. And you get some more science. And this fleet can go back to Lost, I think. We don't need you over here. You can just like... Oh, wait. You can defend here. And you're gonna just stay here and produce resources for us. While you do some guarding. And the hero can actually do the probes for the guardians, right? Did this now increase the bonus to 60 for every system? Yes. I did not know that it was universal and stacked everywhere. Can I see this thing here? Reinforces systems, defense, and approval. It says system, so it shouldn't be global. Does this one have... No, it does not. Joannes, I think, has some... somewhere, yeah. It just says +5 approval. I think this is a bug. This can't be how this is intended to work. This is way too powerful. I mean, even if it's only on the system, it's usually at least 1. And that's just +5 approval on the system, because this way you can potentially just control the whole galaxy and not get any penalties from it. Because if a system at least has 1 guardian, you're basically only looking at a disapproval penalty of 5 per system. I guess we don't see it right now, but I think it's a -10 usually. So you can totally live with that by building happiness improvements. I cannot talk today. I don't know what's wrong. So this event has ended. We're happier again. Wow. Price changes, don't care. And you're wary. You know what? We can actually also declare war on you. Then they can take you out as well.
You have another matter to discuss with the church?
Yeah, why not? Let's use our influence for something, right? More punch balls for the Riftborn. It's interesting. I don't always see them so bloodthirsty. In some games they're just like there and grow. Okay, lots of amianthoid, still pretty useless. How about Pisces? Looks like most of these are done. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, right? It's just luxuries. I clicked the ship away, didn't want to do that. Can you get over here? You cannot. I guess we're in a truce with those guys, so maybe let's just... Oof, this takes a lot of time. We can't go... Let's maybe go there. At this point, the truce should hopefully be over. Yeah, another guardian found. Influence. Amianthoid. And this was the other thing we didn't need. More in amianthoid. We have so much of that. Let's actually sell what we have. Usually sells for a decent amount. Yeah, almost 100. I was told that you can just like shift click on that. Wow. Mind blown. I actually remembered. Now I'm proud of myself. That's just a fire ship. You know what? You should go over here and group up. Interesting route, but okay. As long as you get there in time, that's fine with me. Can I upgrade this? I can indeed. We'll also have healed the other one. With the Juggernaut blueprints, we can also get access to the Elder Bark armor. And I mean, we can replace basically all our armor with that, right? Like, this has a DPS of 30. If we have 0 shields against one of those, we're just healing. Unless they crit, of course, but... So, weapons that could damage us would basically only be... I mean, okay, this would also deal some damage, but only at mid-range. Is there an upgrade for that? Would be nice. It would be shown also with that symbol, but I don't think that's the case. I will go for that, sure. And we can even throw in some... 1 second. Some repair per turn. Where are those? I mean, this is also nice. You know, nice. Knights. I can't talk. Shield reloading each phase. We can throw in some of that. The repair, I think, is here, right? Yeah, repair fleet after each phase. 5%. This would go on top of what we're already repairing from the armor by itself. I will capitalize on that hard. What other things we queued up? You know what? Given that we are not gonna be invading anymore anytime soon, at least not at our plan, maybe I don't go for that. We don't really need that. And actually, possibly also not for those. I would like to have these carriers. They're nice. And they're called forests. So let's maybe remove that and just go for forests. Because it's kind of a multi-purpose ship anyway. And when we can put on a lot of more hull with HP restoration, I think this is gonna be really fun. Bertus is done building. What shall Bertus now do? Another fire ship. That we shall also upgrade, right? No, it's up to date. Okay. Fine with me. So, what else would we want to do then? I guess we can get a economic behemoth here for Bertus. There's not really much more to do. I guess the Trade Clearing Bureau would be nice to get. Could we afford to buy out some adamantium? It is actually very cheap. We need 16. I think we can even... Oh wait, that's a 1 too much. Yeah, we can totally afford that. Why is this so cheap? Is this the right place though? It does have a trade company, so yeah, I guess that's okay here. Which system produces more dust? Oh, it is Giovanna's, so we should totally build that in Giovanna's. Giovanna's is already busy doing other important things though, and it doesn't even have the predictive logistics, which definitely need to go in first. And also reduce the Aurora waves. Do some terraforming. Boy, Giovanna's is really not up to date yet. We also... Trade company? Oh, that just happened, okay. We have entwined this one here. So we can go on to Duze. Okay, we got the Elder Bark. Nice. Some vine ships, fire ships, okay. New trade company. Is the subsidiary already finished? I didn't notice that this happened. Okay. I guess we need to invest a little more dust, but this is already decent. Guys, how about a trade agreement?
Hospitality is appreciated.
We do have the thing now, so please, maybe? Come on. I know you want to.
Did we misjudge?
Of course you didn't. You stupid robots. tin cans. Useless. Another guardian, more approval for everybody in the galaxy, basically. I wonder whether this, like, system-wide, no, not system-wide, empire-wide approval also applies to the AI. Like, if we if we just find them there and they're our friends, does this also apply empire-wide? This would be sick. What are we gonna do with you? I think just like group up here. You're still building one. Same with you guys. You're done, so you can send your vine ship down to Duze. I guess we should probably also have a look at the design. Probably we can put on some better engines, which is definitely the case. We can put on those. The scavenged ram scoop. But that's about it. Let's speak about this ship for a second. Defense. What would this at that point do now? Actually increase our offensive potential. That's nice. But we should definitely have one of these already. So that's a total of slightly less, but a bit higher crit chance. I'm not sure whether that's actually worth it. Probably not. But we can replace everything with Elder Barks, right? So let's skip that and go back in fresh. I mean, this is a great improvement, a great module. Very much shield capacity and a lot of energy defense. I mean, very, very much. No, wrong button. This is like double of what we have. Otherwise have. Let's keep one and make Elder Barks everywhere else. Why does it not show up? Oh, is this only for the... I think it's only for the Juggernaut, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. How much does this actually heal then? Oh, the HP per second doesn't scale. Now that's sad. Okay, that makes it not viable. But you know, we now have access to Juggernaut. Might as well get one. Also, please don't use those missiles. That... okay, fine. Right, what will we do then? Why do we have advanced fighters, but everything else is not really advanced yet? That's weird. Where is this one? Is the one I was looking for. Look at that damage. Pew. But I would like to have at least some defenses on here. Can I... Let's put in an engine here. And defenses, we have two dedicated defensive slots. So yeah, since this only... It doesn't scale with the module size, the 40 HP restored, I don't think it works. So let's maybe do the normal defenses. Alright, I would like to get a kinetic enhancer. Look at the damage. And some repair. No, do not cancel that. I just have a tendency to right click when I should not. I mean, this could be nice. Basically a siege engine, because I mean, due to the ship size, it already puts out quite a lot of siege points, and with that it's very strong at that as well. We also have access to one strikecraft that is only strikecraft, so might as well do that, right? I think it's gonna be a bomber. Right, yeah, makes sense. Alright, will I ever build one though, is the other question. Look at the cost. I guess like having one to kind of just show force and tell everybody else that they should be afraid and not deal with me might be something I could do, but we'll see. I would like to know when our truces run out, but I guess we'll be notified when that happens, so... I would just like to force peace on those guys before anybody else thinks it's a good idea to go to war. The Pulsos actually also have a bit more opinion about industrialism here. And this has come to an end as well. We're still ecstatic. What a surprise. Lost has finished with that as well. So, trade company wise, the subsidiary is in Bria. I think it makes only sense in Giovanna's. Another thing we do here. You know what? I think it's time to do something about that with some money. So we're not gonna use Gigalattice, right? And I did totally forget about clicking there with the... Actually, control also works, I think. We don't need that. No, control does not work. Let's use shift instead then. That's a decent price. That's very garbage. I don't think I should be spending that as of that right now. And here, oh, that's not even worth selling. Why are those prices so garbage? Yeah, what I want to do is buy some things out here so we're there a bit faster. You know what? This is in the region of 11k that we have probably around next turn, so I'm gonna do that. Right, Lost is going to build something, but what will that be? I guess just since we don't have anything else to do, let's do the interplanetary transport network. And then dust. Not the strongest option. We need to get our science game a bit more up because we're at the point where we can't build anything anymore. So 10% dust is nice. Influence is not that important, so I think we're gonna go for the dust. Or there's also science. But 10% is better than fixed amount of science. So we can finally get the hero together with the fleet, so he actually commands something, and the Vine fleet can get ready to launch themselves at the United Empire. So for now, they're just gonna be skipping individual turns. You start vining, and you start going over there. Can we upgrade them here? That's good. Same for you guys. So yeah, how long is this truce still going here? 3 turns, and that doesn't matter. And also 3 turns. Yeah, it wasn't the same turn, right? So yeah, we should get our ships in position. Actually, Zane's is closer to the United Empire, so maybe let's send those guys to Altair instead, so we can then launch ourselves at the Nakalim. The Nakalim are technically trade focused, or at least not focused, but they have an incentive to go for trade. Although it's way too late for that basically already. For them, they should have gone as soon as possible, basically. Alright, so Zane's. Upgrade those Vine ships, and then again, I do not know what we are gonna do here. I guess it's also just okay, we can do this. This will not make sense once we terraform Zane's one. So yeah, probably. Although, no, I would like to go for forest everywhere, because we're 3 people. 3 people like forests. So you go to Giovanna's. Gonna be there next turn. Some pop growth and a quest that I do not care about. More strategic resources or more luxury resources. You know what? We're not expanding. You can dream on. I guess this is more likely. So let's go for that. We can just uncover a new source of luxuries and then get that eventually. So what would you get? Less dust upkeep on systems sounds like a good idea. Election action costs. We do not have any election action that costs stuff. We can just like put our official support behind something, and then maybe people vote in that favor. Very unlikely, but you know, it's democracy after all. So yeah, you just skip turns until we can go forth and bring happiness and vines to the galaxy. All right, here we have Altair that needs to build something, and here it's fairly easy. We can just do that and do some terraforming. I guess we can also build the National Museum, but it's not a priority. Alright, so that has also come to an end. Unfortunate. Now we'll have less science and more influence again. I don't care about that. Either it happens or it doesn't happen. It's a reward I don't necessarily care about that much. This runs out soon, so we'll lose access to those laws. I guess a big deal of why we are out building the things we research is because of that law here. But I mean, we made good use of it, so we'll see whether we get it again next turn. Next time it comes up. Just some skills that I always pick. More science here. I'm looking forward for... Is it this one? Yeah, this one here. That's gonna be awesome. So the ship has now also arrived. Oh, that's the Vine ship. Never mind, but you also get an upgrade. And you just chill. And with that chill, I think... What are you doing here? Do you hold grudges? Horatio, do you hold grudges? Yeah, we need to be ready to deal with that. I think we can easily deal with that. It's just that we need to be ready to do so. But we have a fleet that is ready to do that. What I wanted to say is, with that chilling, we're also going to chill and call this an episode. Thank you very much for watching. Come back next time where we, don't even know, make peace with the galaxy. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.